You know, it's a good thing I'm a fanboy. I can't get pregnant. Hey, you might want to check the news.
Men can get pregnant.
Oh. 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 Oh,
My comrades! Welcome back to yet another Reddit recap. Today, we're gonna check out all of the banger, funny, hilarious, cringe, and even some sexy posts that you guys have made on the subreddit r/StanleyMOV that you guys should join right now. But before we check out the subreddit, as always, you guys see those cool posters behind me. Wouldn't it be crazy if those cool posters were available in like 14 days? Wouldn't that be kind of crazy? And the only way to figure that out is by going to stanley.fish right now and signing up for the newsletter, because you guys will be the first to know whenever something generational drops in the future. So check out their website, sign up for the newsletter, and let us check out the subreddit! And I just want to mention that for the next 7 days, you can save 20% off on gamer subs. So if you want to support the channel, be sure to use code FISH right now to save a whopping 20% off your next order.
Football wizard, you can't use my ass as a ramp for your
For
car.
real? You know what's crazy about it? Is that in like a previous video, we included this song here, and we played 4 seconds of it, and the guy who made it was just like, yeah, Sony Music Entertainment, we gotta nuke this guy's house instantly. Another ball wizard? How many Why do we have so many goddamn ball wizards in here? We saw this like a week ago, guys.
Where are we going, Dragon Betty?
Well, I gotta drop you off somewhere. Me and Bo Wizard are getting you a present.
Oh, sick. Where are you dropping me off at?
Well, some of my friends wanted to meet you, so I might as well drop you off with them.
Oh, was it gonna be met them?
They're really
Alright,
cool
we're
though.
here. Hey, sluts. Hello. This is Bo Wizard's friend. You're watching him. Take good care of him.
How the hell is he gonna get down from there?
I don't know. I don't know either. We'll be
W.
back in like an hour.
Take your time, we'll be here. When the hell did he survive that?
I don't know, but it was awesome.
That hurt. And that ball wizard do it. Hey, you alright, darling?
W. I would call that a win.
Perfectly fine, thank you.
Yes, mommy.
Pretty hard.
Yeah, trust me, I've been through a lot worse. Hey, weird question. You got a girlfriend? Why do you gotta know that?
Just curious. Yeah, we're just curious.
Oh, okay, fair enough. You know, no, I don't. Well, we got someone that's interested in you.
Ever since Dragon that you talked about you, she will not stop thinking about you.
Oh, shit, for real?
Yeah.
Well, where is she? She'll be here any minute. Adams, this is Ball Wizard's friend, Dragon Betty's been talking about.
She's all team!
So, do you like...
You're my husband now.
My mama warned me about women like you.
that same evening.
Hey, I'm back, bitches. Yeah, he's right. Where is his friend?
I ate him.
Hey, guys.
Oh, I see you and Otto are together.
Well, I was a bit scared at first, but, you know, it's not so bad.
Yeah, she's real nice once you get to know her.
She asked if I could stay the night at her house. Is that okay with y'all?
That's fine, you
Yeah,
deserve
we're
it,
gonna
King.
visit Anyway. See you, hun.
So what are we doing when we get to your house?
You want to watch old cartoon reruns?
Hell yeah!
Oh my god! This is life! This is life! Oh my god! If I can like have a... I'm gonna say this very quietly so my wife doesn't hear me. If I could have a other dimensional baddie with... You know what? It's fine that she's only teeth. It's totally cool as long as she has a great personality. She likes the same shows that I do. She likes the same stuff that I do. We can cuddle on the couch while watching Ed and Eddie. That is perfect. I sure do hope my wife doesn't see this video. And by wife, I mean I am engaged. I am not actually married yet because I got no ring on my finger, guys. Yeah. Our boy finally did it. It's so peak. And then he posted peak. And then he clicked post. Mama warned me about women like you. I just want a gem. Spunkabubble. That's Chutbub, isn't it? Why would you be happy for winning Chutbub? I gotta find out where to get me one of these. Oh, God. Would it be funny? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna show you guys a trick real quick. You go on Google, you search for none of the things that I've searched for. Chutbub plushie. Oh, that's crazy, guys. I don't know if this is like real or bootleg. I mean, this could be real. What if this entire thing was like an advertisement? Like the guy working the fair, he's like, yo, if I hand you like 20 bucks, can you like give me Chutbub real quick? And then when people search for Chutbub, he actually appears here. It low-key seems like that is the only place you can get Chutbub. So, he's sold out. Chutbub is sold out, everybody. You can get a shitty Chut t-shirt, but Chutbub is out of the picture. I think sniped by Nickelodeon. That's just my hunch. TS is peak. I have seen this like 20 times already. I wouldn't call this peak.
God, teacher, did you not just... What the hell?
This is just loud brain rot. I wouldn't really call this peak. Meme for you guys. SA, accident, surgery, scars, insecurity, harm, others abuse.
Is it just you and me in the wreckage of the world? That must be so confusing.
I mean, there's a reason why they call him Purple Guy. He kinda didn't do it. He kinda did do it to his... Vel fanden sker der, mand. He kinda did do it to himself, if you think about it for a minute. Jesus Christ, can I speak today? It's been a long morning, you guys. I slept over, and I've had like 15 things to do before I had to record videos. It's been a crazy morning.
Can anyone tell me what farming tools were used in the 1800s? That's correct.
Now that one is funnier than the one we saw before. Me flexing my shitty art to an AI user cut, at least it's real. Real art is better than AI art. AI isn't art. AI is slop, dude. AI is like terrible. Real art is better art. We love real art. We love real art. Isn't that like the... There's like a song based on this move here. Yeah, post-mortem. I think post-mortem is like, nah, just a cool post my brain farted. I mean, my brain is farting like, throughout this entire video, all you can hear if you like go inside my brain is just... That is horrifying. Damn. Hi, you died, man. So basically, you gotta like weigh your heart against the feather and... I feel like that was a pretty good recreation. Yo, editor, can we make like a comic dub? I feel like I would be like a very good comic dub channel. Hey, you died, man. So basically, you're just gonna like weigh your heart against a feather, and if the heart is heavier than the feather... You're doing the 6-7! I'm going to heaven? You're going to hell! No, you're Why won't God blow up the sun? Do my prayers mean nothing to him? Dear God, make everyone die. Amen. I agree so much, dude. Dissolving my penis with hydraulic acid. He's so strong that his penis dissolved the acid. How do you dissolve acid? Oh, whoa, that's crazy. The horse is here.
I got pregnant by my horse at 40. But what happened next?
Ref, just give her the red card already. Just give her the red card already. Give her the black card. I think in football, we should introduce another card. The yellow card is the warning. The red card is you're out of the game. And the black card is execution. They literally bring out the guillotine in the middle of the match, and we go back to like, what is it? The 1500th, the 1600th, and then we have a live execution on the field. Is what I would say if I was a deranged psychopath that didn't like YouTube. But I love, guys, I love YouTube. We should never do anything like that, because if I encourage that type of shit, YouTube will execute me. I fucking hate my life, bro.
Doing this on
Run! Run! There's a tank! There's a tank here! You're not gonna like, oh, you're good though. Shadow Freddy! Shadow Freddy!
mutiny! There's absolute mutiny going on around me!
Oh! He didn't make it. All my friends are dead. Push me to the edge. I just noticed that he has a rudder on his car instead. Would that low Kirk actually go hard? I feel like the pegs would like hit your thighs every single time you turn the wheel, and then we like start getting annoying.
Yes! Yes or no? Sonic says I'm the prettiest girl in the whole world.
No.
Way, Jose!
This is another meme from the late 2010s.
Oh, shit! A rat!
And you know what?
There's a rat!
It should have stayed in the late 2010s. Jesus Christ, dude. The thing with like humor and memes, it's funny how when the internet was conceived, all of the early memes we got, as in Rick Ashley, Rickroll, right? Rickroll and the troll face stays with us. But everything else just disappears so quickly. Like, if I go like back the last couple of weeks, we have had the golden dandelion, me when I step on the Lego, and then it was like a couple of IDK Sterling memes. But the thing is, the week after that, it's gonna be something new. And the week after that, it's gonna be something new. Like, the lifespan of memes went from being almost years to being weeks, sometimes even hours at this point. Casually downloads to desktop. Thank you very much. I want to know, is this like custom made, or is it like, you know, is it like taken from somewhere? Is it, okay, it's not custom made. It would be kind of crazy if this was custom made. I would,
The snack that smiles back.
Ball sack.
maybe I make ugly drawings, but at least I don't use AI. Thank me later. Women should keep at least one penis pic on their phone, so when someone sends one, they can return the favor with the caption, "You make me hard too." This one doesn't really make sense unless consent is involved. If Rayman's limbs are floating, so is his dick and ball? You're not gonna make me search up Rayman Rule 34, are you? We're doing that shit in incognito. Why did they turn Rayman into a bottom and give him a fat ass? What the fuck? What am I looking at? I haven't seen any floating limbs so far. So I think the theory on that is there is one with Pomni and Rayman. I think that's enough for one day.
Aw, look at that little polar bear. He's so cute, so fluffy. Those tiny paws waddling. Oh, I just want to hug him forever. You know what I'm gonna do to him?
What are you gonna do to her?
Tell that little snowball to spread his
Wide, wider, till the fur splits and his pink hole pulses in the cold air. Hold him open like a good boy while I come for him. I'm gonna slam in dry, claws first. Rip his hips open, tear Fluff to shreds while he screams and kicks like a broken toy. Thrust so hard his ribs crack, belly blows up like a balloon about to burst. I'll till his guts spill out in red wet ropes, till his spine snaps and his legs go limp like wet rags. Then I'll tear his throat open with my teeth, suck the hot blood while he gurgles and twitches.
Can we just shut down all of OpenAI's and Grok servers at this point? Like, I feel like that is what the AI is gonna do to us one day. When AI can be perfectly successfully implanted into robots, that is gonna be our end. Now they're joking about polar bears, video games, fictional scenarios, but once they can move, once they have the opportunity to do this, we're cooked. One for the Gooners? I don't think so.
You know, it's a good thing I'm a fanboy. I can't get pregnant. Hey, you might want to check the news.
Men can get pregnant.
Oh, shit!
Seeing what my hitters look like. Part 7. Cringe.
It's no copyright sounds. I mean, I don't believe they have like a... I have nothing but my sorrow.
What do you think of
That
that?
was a close one. I promise to always do my homework from here on out.
You won't. Yeah, no, this doesn't seem like a kind of motivating moment that would actually make you change anything in your life. So I doubt that you're actually going to make any personal growth about this. If we're being honest with ourselves, you're just going to return to your old habits, same as you always have. Despite your promises to yourself that you're actually going to improve in your life, you're going to stay stuck in the same spot that you've been before because you're not actually activating any change. You're just making a promise in your own head. Even if you say it out loud, you know you can lie to yourself, and you do all the time. And so long as you're okay with that, you're never going to make any growth.
I think he might be projecting in like a certain...
What do you say? Wait, what? Something wrong?
Yeah.
What's wrong, guys? That wasn't to you. No, I'm sure that you're going to make the positive change in life that you need. You can do anything that you put your mind to. So long as you're willing to take the steps, I believe that you're going to succeed in everything that you could dream of. But you only because you recognize the effort that it's going to take to get there. And no matter how daunting that task is, I know that you're going to rise to the challenge. If I can do it, you can do it. Or not. I don't know.
I know what must be done. I know what must be done, guys. I can't spoil anything, but let's just say that the main channel is gonna be very different. Very, very soon. So when I was young, I accidentally fell into a gorilla enclosure and they... Bah! You killed him! You killed a legend! Bah! 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 You deserve the worst, Walt! Okay, so here's my house. Welcome everybody to MTV Fish Crips. Over here we got the radiators. Over here we got the snacks. There's a little seating area, you know. We got enough for all the hosts. Over here, that's what we call the cockpit. And, you know, inside the cockpit, a lot of fun things happen, if you know what I mean. Hey subreddit, I don't know if this is the right place, but I'm going to post this anyway. I've been struggling to keep myself together for the last few weeks, and I have had to leave my boyfriend because he was emotionally neglecting me. I had reached out to him for comfort because I was having an unexpected breakdown, and he told me that I shouldn't depend on him because he doesn't want— Shut the hell up! Then it's the right thing you did! He doesn't want to be stressed about my problems. I have always put my needs and my wants aside to make sure that he was comforted. My dad moved me to a different school where I know nobody. My mom thinks we can't say that word. None of my friends from other schools reach out, and I don't know what to do, and I've been failing. Can I like open the entire thing? Is there more in here? Okay. I've been failing all of my classes because I can't focus on my work. The people I'm meeting and hanging out with give signs that they don't want me to be around. I'm spending all of my money on schmush and been ignoring my IOP. I believe that's work or school, and my head just won't be quiet. I've been thinking about this weekend, and I reached out to my ex to tell him my final goodbyes and such, but he didn't even bother telling me someone that I was gonna do that. I have ADHD and autism, but no one ever talks about the darker side of them. I struggle making connections. I'm always in my head. I take everything to heart, and I'm just barely living. I'm on some very serious medications, but they aren't working. I'm always sleeping the day away when I'm home alone. When I'm home. I've reached out to some people to distract myself. I've tried to get some sort of connection, and I'm just dying for someone to just notice the pain in my eyes. Jesus Christ. I don't know if I want to keep— we're gonna have to like censor a bit because of YouTube and so on. I want to give advice. I want to go through this. No one wants to be around me. I make everyone uncomfortable, and no matter how hard I try to be kind, everyone takes it for granted. I try to smile when I'm around people, but I just can't keep it together. I'm breaking down in school bathrooms. I have destroyed my room in frustration and anger. I've shattered my windows by punching it. I just want someone to hold me and tell me that everything is going to be okay and that I'm going to get through it. Stan, you have helped me smile but I just can't keep up. I have really enjoyed your content in 2023. Thank you for making me smile, even if it was only for a bit. First of all, this isn't really cringe. I know, like, finding the right tag and so on can be hard in this case here. It could be a, I don't know, custom meme, or maybe I should make a vent. Maybe I should make a vent tag. That could probably be better. I can relate to this in a certain way. I just gotta make sure that I say the words correctly. I have been in a similar case where I was in a relationship where I've been in like so many relationships in my life before, and a lot of them were like shorter ones where I found someone, we were together for like a couple of months, I gave them all my love, I gave them all my support, and then all of a sudden they were just like, oh, you're too clingy, you're too much, and then they leave. I have tried a similar thing before where I've been with people that have been emotionally unavailable, where I give them everything from my side, and when I need support from them, they just don't deliver or give anything back. I've tried that a lot of times. So even though it sucks losing your significant other, it sucks losing someone that you held close, someone that you shared your life with, it's better to move on and see if you can make other connections instead of being with someone who isn't gonna be there for you emotionally. I'm 30 at this point, right? I'm 30. I have been in hundreds of relationships throughout my life. I know I look like a Discord mod, I know I look like someone who doesn't pull anyone, but throughout school, my adult life, I have been with so many people, and a lot of those relationships have been like less than a year. Like, 90%, 95% of all my relationships have been less than a year. And there's only been like 3 of them, I believe. There's like one relationship that was a year, another that was 2 years. Me and my almost wife, we're like running on 3 years almost. This summer we're gonna be together for 3 years. So I'm 30 now, and it took me basically 30 years to get to a point where I found a relationship where we understand each other, we respect each other. We finally found someone that works for each other. My girlfriend, almost wife, she loves me, right? She loves me. I'm the perfect one for her, and she's the perfect one for me. She can explore her hobbies. She can do whatever she wants. I can do my work. I can explore whatever. I can travel as much as I want. I am not in a abusive, controlling relationship. I essentially, as long as you communicate, as long as you have conversations, as long as you have a partner who accepts you for who you are, who understands you, you can basically achieve anything, if it makes sense, as long as you have a supportive partner. But getting a supportive partner is just not something that happens overnight. And especially from what I can hear here, I'm not gonna go into genders, but it sounds like you are a woman in this case here. And when it comes to women in relationships, you gotta be extremely careful, because there's only one thing that men want, if that makes sense. So finding the right person who isn't as fixated or as focused on that certain thing that you even talked about in your post here is gonna take time. And finding those people, making those connections is gonna be hard. For me, myself, I am an introvert. I may seem like an extrovert, but I am an introverted extrovert. I can, scream and shout and be funny and happy when I'm in my room here, but when I'm outside, I'm actually shy as hell. I'm like really shy. Even when I go to conventions, even when I travel and when I'm outside, I usually stick to myself. I stay on my own because it's hard for me to like make sort of connections. But that's why having communities like this, like the subreddit, the Discord, places where you can communicate and meet other people. And even though they're not someone that you can like physically be together with, just having that community, that connection, finding a place where you can be a part of it is super, super important. What I can relate to in terms of like, everything falling apart, schoolwork and everything, when I was like mid-20, I was in a relationship with someone who I fell in love with. And if you have ever been in love, you know the butterfly feelings in your stomach, you know that life is perfect, you're walking on clouds, everything is amazing, no matter what happens. And in that case, you usually don't see the red flags because you are blinded by love. Our relationship lasted for like half a year, and I never saw her being not content with the relationship. I never saw the signs. I never noticed like the small things. We never had like any conversations, any deeper conversations. Our relationship was like very surface level. We enjoyed our times in the weekends. We spent time with each other. We went out shopping. We went to movies and so on. But it was still like very surface level. And then suddenly when she came over to me and went like, hey, listen, I can't do this anymore because, there is not really a whole lot going on here. It's only, you're like a friends with benefits, if it makes sense. That broke me so much. And I was like, I wouldn't say depressed. I was depressive. I was depressive for like half a year, I believe, until I got my shit together and got out of that pit. And depending on what kind of person you are, depending on what sort of motivation you have, what sort of dedication you have, you can always just stay at the bottom and just accept this is how it is. This is how my life is. I don't want to say woe is me, but you can always accept, God, life is terrible. This is just how it is. Nobody likes me. Nobody loves me. But if you stay down there and you keep on pushing yourself and if the voices inside your head keeps on telling you that you are a terrible person, that you're not doing a good job, that you're not doing what you're supposed to do, then of course you're gonna stay down there. But if you can find some sort of happiness, if it's a game or if it's a content creator, if it's my videos, if it's a community, if you can find a place that is like a safe haven where you have people that pushes you up, then you can get out of that hole. You can go outside, you can start socializing people, you can cut down on a certain substance. There are multiple ways to work with yourself, and I'm not like a psychologist or like a therapist or anything like that. But from my perspective, whenever I've had issues, I had to go through the 5-7 stages of grief, the different stages of grief I've had to go through. And once I get to the acceptance stage, that is when I buckle up. I prop myself up, I put on a facade, a face, I try to like motivate myself to get out of that hole as fast as possible, and I actually succeed in it. So sometimes going through that cycle or going through those emotions can take a very long time. But saying that you just wanna and be done with it is not the right way to do it. I have also, just like, you know, cards on the table and everything, I've had like the same feelings and thoughts before. Just absolutely, this is gonna be a weird ass Reddit video now. I have had the same thoughts when I didn't do YouTube. When I grew up in school, had a job, I've always struggled with what is my purpose on this earth? What am I supposed to achieve? Do I just live every day to survive? Am I just here for like nothing? But then I started doing YouTube and I started hearing all the comments from people, how my videos, they brighten their day, they change their life, they keep them motivated, they stay out of depression because of my videos. I found my motivation. My motivation for being on this world, being on Earth, doing all of this is because of people interacting with my content, people enjoying my videos. And I know that for main channel hasn't been doing so well recently. Second channel is where we have fun and we like do all the stuff that we do. You gotta take the sweet with the sour sometimes. Second channel is doing amazing. We're experimenting a lot. Main channel is not doing as well. But my purpose is still to entertain people and make them smile. And if I didn't have that purpose, like I'm a good person to like take my problems and just put them behind me and make them prop up before they explode. I am extremely good at that shit. But if I have my purpose in the end, then I'm happy. And sometimes it's a matter of finding that purpose. And it could be a small thing. It could be as small as like, you know, creating something, you know, making art, making videos, sculpting, you know, it could be like anything in the world. Like before I found out that entertainment was my purpose, I thought that my purpose was creating videos for companies because I've always been a videographer. I know my shit around, you know, cameras and stuff. I thought before that my purpose was to help companies reach more people and make more sales and bullshit. Like, my purpose is for another company to just make more revenue? That's garbage. That's absolutely garbage. But my purpose being a sort of like safe haven for people, and it's also like, it could be a burden on your shoulders in the end, depending on like how high that purpose is, but me being someone's source of happiness, me allowing someone to escape depression, anxiety, me allowing people to go out and be extroverts, that is what I live and breathe for. And I don't really think about the implications. I don't think about the weight on my shoulder. I don't think about, oh shit, if I make a bad video, that'll make people depressed. That's not what I think like. I think as long as I can just make a funny video, I can make a funny joke, I can showcase funny videos, I can laugh and have fun, and if I brighten someone's day, then I'm happy with that. My final advice based on this post here. I know it's hard saying it, there's a difference between saying and doing, but if you're sleeping your day away, you're staying inside, you don't get enough sunlight, you get depressed, that is just how it is. My advice would be, go outside. Go outside, see if you can just do something, see if you can get some sunlight. It doesn't have to be a lot, like start small. Do like a couple of minutes a day, then maybe like half an hour, maybe like an hour. Maybe you want to go to like a, I don't know, like an outside shopping mall, or maybe there's like an attraction nearby. Maybe there's a place that has any sort of interest. Maybe if you have a pet, you can walk them. Like, there are different ways that you can go outside. See if you can spend some time with people, and be careful with who you date. Make sure that they have the right intentions and they just don't want to use your body for what it is, if that makes sense. You are in school, see if you can make some connections there. Maybe there are people who share the same interest as you. Maybe you have a similar hobby. See if you can find people who have like the same hobby as you, so you can connect on that level. And once you get some friendships going, it'll be easier and easier. I've always been like an antisocial person. I think like the max amount of friends I've had at like one time was like 3. And even now my friend circle is so low that I can count on 2 hands how many actual friends I have. I have a lot of online friends, but real life friends, I have my girlfriend. That's it. I got a couple other people as well. I got a couple other people, but in terms of like people that I meet up with, spend time with, and so on, I got my girlfriend. And I know like a couple of people from Copenhagen, a couple other people like living further away from me, but it's not people that I spend time with on like a daily basis, on like a weekly basis. But that's the thing that's amazing with school. Because you're in school, you're forced to meet up with people every single day, people that live close to you, people that are close by. So find someone who has a similar interest. Boom. you got a friend for a very, very, very long time. And just focus on living in the moment. Focus on being happy in the current moment that you're in, and then take it one step at a time. And I think that's the advice I want to give. I don't want to just go back to the subreddit and be like, let's look at some memes. I want to go for the fan art. Let's go for the fan art. Let's end this video in a nice way. And then once you watch this video, if you want to, I'm going to make a vent tag. And then we can kind of like change the Reddit recap a little bit so I can give some advice on the Reddits. But other than that, let's check out what we got on the different fan art in here. Certified Horror Grace, a birthday StanleyMOV mix and Dead Air mix. The title of the song, by the way, I'm not the composer, but he's the thumbnail. Hey Stanley, I just want to say that I'm not the composer, so I don't know what the team is yet for my Ethos mod, but I am the artist for the mod and the owner for my mod, but not the composer yet. But the song is a Markiplier montage birthday reimagined Stanley mix plus a Dead Air song for StanleyMOV. So also this is a bonus song. I'm actually looking forward to this. I don't know if you have any like, you know, comments about it. Oh my god, they have even the guy who stepped on a, oh Jesus Christ, dude. I mean, I'm actually looking forward to this. I do like scary, cool FNF mods, so I really want to check that one out. Okay, that's actually really well made. Hey Stan, I drew you as the bat from the last video. I also drew Adam Eve as Starfire. That is Fire. Whoa. Furry MOV. Hello Stan, I've been watching your channel since 2020 and been working on art design. Sadly, this is a base that is found, but the rest is original. I mean, I'm all for tracing as long as it's like legal tracing, if that makes sense. If it's like a template or a base where you add your own, you know, characteristics on top of that, I'm totally cool with it. And this one actually looks super well made, especially with like the purple nose ring. I like that. So I'm reposting this since it didn't make it into the last Reddit recap. Here's some cool music. So I decided to use the sample Uzi from Murder Drones.
No more feedback on my repression today!
No, I'm sorry. I didn't think.
Bite me! Bite me! Bite me! Bite.
That's actually pretty cool. Low-key though, that kind of goes hard. I feel like there's a little bit too much compression, or it's just like a little bit too loud. I think if you like work on it a little bit more, that would actually be super cool. Like some of the parts sounded like a little bit too loud, but other than that, I liked it. Here's an unfinished StanleyMOV FNF song that is in the works. I don't plan on making this into a mod, but if it does, well, I'll start making it ASAP. Fish, by the way, you guys should totally. That's actually okay. That's okay. I know there's a lot of people on the subreddit that are currently working on like StanleyMOV FNF mods. There's a untitled StanleyMOV mod that's getting like a V2 update. You can always check the subreddit and get in contact with them and see if you can like work together, because then you could essentially get your song in their mod and then we can get it into an actual mod, if that makes sense. Whoa, work in progress. Hey guys, I'm planning to make a big picture for Stan and other characters from the media connected to the channel, BFDI, Murder Drones, Ultrakill, and so on. So if anyone actually sees this, which is unlikely, can you tell me in the comments who I should add next? Well, I mean, based on what I can see in my room, we have Stanley Parable, we have Sin from Murder Drones, we have the Ammo Crate from TF2, the Wiimote, we have Sketchpad from Mystery Manor, Murder Manor, there's a Kirby car, we have Knights of Guinevere, there's some pictures from Boisvert down there, we have Does Bad Things, Does Evil Things guy. On the other side, we got the Freddy Fazbear Trash Can, Spongy from BFDI, we got Luna, there's Kenito Pet, there's like a couple of Discord plushies down there, and what is her name? Pomni. So there's like a lot of references here if you watch this video and get to this point, but I'm actually excited to see this when it's finally done. I do stand as a sick-ass robot, complete with a goober drone. You know what Goober Drone reminds me of? Goober Drone reminds me of this cat here. Oh, that's funny. So, it's the same type of stand as Goober. Jojo! So we have Goober and... who is that supposed to... So that's Goober and my girlfriend. Oh! Goober and my girlfriend versus me and Chowder? Or is it Chowder and girlfriend versus me and Goober? This actually goes. I'm downloading this, man. I feel like Lobster, they make some really, really cool artworks. They're really talented. I made a custom StanleyMOV Pokemon card. We have StanleyMOV. When played, gives the opponent brain rot, confusing them. Gamer subs. Speaking of code FISH, making sure to use code FISH at Gamer subs to get 10% off your next order. You guys already know. You may play any number of item cards during your turn. I feel like that may be a little bit too OP. My first ever fan art. I love all the recreations you guys make, especially like with the fish. That's so funny. Progress report 1. Sprite works so far for mod pack. I'll spoil it in a few, but not all the sprites. This is day 2 of a reskin pack, and I got 5-6 sprites so far. Please stay tuned. What is this reskin pack for? I mean, I do like the art. Jesus Christ, that's horrifying. Even though it's not Stanley related, I feel like this is absolutely bad. I want to know what mod this is for, like what game this is for, but I really do like it. And I believe that is everything we got on the subreddit this time around here. Like I mentioned before, I know this video is like a little bit different, but I would rather include those moments and like have a conversation with the community instead of, you know, just ignoring it, if it makes sense. I'd rather give help as much as I can, give any sort of like advice, give any sort of like backstory, instead of just ignoring it or cutting it out or deleting it. I feel like it's important that people who are struggling, people who need any sort of like help should be recognized. They should get the help that they need. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a rant. I think calling it rant. I feel like the word rant has been like removed, or not removed, it's been like dulled down over the years. I'll do like another tag. Maybe it might be rant, maybe it might be something else. So if you guys need like advice, I'm gonna add an advice tag, and then future Reddits, you guys can let me know anything you're struggling with, anything. What I'll do is I'll include that probably at the end of the video. So we have like all the funny, goofy stuff in the start, and then like all of the advice we can put at the end, and then we'll basically cut the video up that way. So we have goofy, funny, and then we have serious at the end of the video. For now, guys, I want to say thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this, leave a like, subscribe, check out the subreddit, and with that said, I will head out.
I'm going!